Hello, Miss Hargrave. We are doing the first half of problems today. There is, I guess, 18 problems. I start with the first one. I read it to you. Write the following in interval notation. X less than or equal 1 and x greater than or equal negative 3. Okay, so x is less than or equal 1 and x is greater than or equal negative 3. So in interval notation, 1 is the bigger number and negative 3 is the smaller number. So negative 3 and 1, and then we have equality for both. So x can be 1 and x can be negative 3. So instead of parentheses, we put brackets. So this is negative 3 and 1 interval, and this is the answer for question number 1, or maybe by the list it is number 84. So now we go to number 85. Graph x between negative 3 and 3. So x between negative 3 and 3. So I draw the number line, and this is origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, and negative 5. So between negative 3 and 3, so starts from here, and it is not equal. So I put a hole here. And then at 3 also we have a hole here. So, and then everything in between. So these numbers are all contained in this interval. But they are not negative 3 or 3. Okay, that was problem 85. And then we go to problem 86. Write the following in interval notation. 21 greater than x, or 26 less than x. Okay. So x less than 21, it is 21 on right, and then it has no limit on the bottom, so it is negative infinity. It can be anything less than 21, and it is not equal, so I put a parenthesis. And then this is also parenthesis, but because nothing can be negative infinity. And then or means union. Union x greater than 26. So 26 and whatever that is greater than that. So this is two intervals combined together by a union sign. And so negative infinity and 21 union 26 and positive infinity. Okay, now we go to problem 87. This problem says that solve for z. Okay. Z, what are the inequalities? Z plus 6 greater than 16, or 6 minus 3z greater than 15. This or this. Okay, we need to solve each of these. For this one, we like the equalities. We move 6 to the right, so it becomes z greater than 16, and change the sign of 6, minus 6. So z is greater than 10. And then z minus 3, 6 minus 3z. Okay, I subtract z or move 6 to the right, so minus 3z greater than 15 minus 6. The 6 is moved to the right, and then the sign of 6 has been changed to negative. So it is negative 3z greater than 9. Now we need to solve for z. So we divide everything here by negative 3. So when dividing by a negative number, the direction of inequality changes. So z less than 9 divided by negative 3. So z is less than negative 3. So we have this answer or this answer. So we have 4 choices. Z greater than 10 and z less than negative 3. So the answer is the 4th answer. If we call it A, B, C, D, it is answer D. Okay, now we go to problem 88. It says simplify the inequality, graph it, write it in interval notation, and then inequality notation. Write your answer in interval notation. So simplify, starting from the beginning, simplify the inequality. So what are the inequalities? 2x plus 2x plus 4 less than or equal negative 10. Again, move 4 to the right. Change the sign, so minus 4. So 2x less than or equal minus 14. So x less than or equal negative 7. Okay. And there is another part for the question. 5x minus 10 greater than 0. So 5x greater than, move negative 10 to the right, so it is 10. So x greater than 2. Okay. So these are the simplification of these 2 inequalities. Now we want to graph it. This is origin. So we need 2 units to the right, and we need 7 units to the left. And our answer is less than or equal negative 7. Since this is equal, so we need a full point. And x greater than 2, but it is not equality. So it is a whole. and everything greater than that is involved in the answer. Okay, graph it. Write it in interval notation. Okay, interval notation for this is -infinity and -7 brackets, because it is equal also. And the interval notation for this is 2 and +infinity. And this is parentheses because we don't have the equality. Okay. And then inequality notation. Okay. Inequality notation is just what we wrote. This is inequality notation and this is inequality notation. Maybe we can just make the union of these two. So x less than or equal -7 or x greater than 2. Or is the same as union. Write your answer in interval notation. Okay, the interval notation is this: -infinity and -7 union 2 and +infinity. Okay, now we go to problem number 89. Let me clean this board. Okay, problem number 9. Simplify the inequality. It is the same question actually, like the other one before. So 3x plus 5 less than or equal -19, or 4x plus 5 greater than 13. So simplify. 3x less than -19 and 5 is changed to -5. So 3x less than or equal -24, or x less than or equal -8. And for this one, for x is greater than 13 minus 5, for x greater than 8, x greater than 2. So this is simplification of these inequalities. And then we need to graph it. Okay, graph it. We have origin here, maybe this is 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, so this is -8. So less than or equal -8. So equal means full point. So this is this, and then greater than 2, not equal, so a whole. Okay, so this is the graph of the solution. And then write it in interval notation. So less than -8, so -8 on right, and then -infinity on left, equal -8 means bracket, and then parentheses. For x greater than 2, 2 and +infinity, this way. And then inequality notation. So x less than or equal -8 or x greater than 2. Okay, and then write your answer in interval notation. So the union of those two intervals. This is a bracket, union 2 and positive infinity. Okay, this was number 89 here in the list. Next, number 90. Simplify the inequality. Five x plus 4 greater than -41, and this is and. The other ones were or. This is and. 5x minus 45 less than 0. So 5x greater than or equal -41, 5x greater than or equal, okay, -41 minus 4. So -41 minus 4 is -45. So x is greater than or equal -45 divided by 5, it is -9. And here 5x is less than -45 changes to 45. So x is less than 9. Okay, now write graph it. Okay, graph it. X greater than -9, assuming that this is origin and this is 9. So greater than or equal -9. So it is equal, so this is here, and everything more than that. So this is not finished. We need to compare with the other part because we have the and word. Okay, this other side, the other part is x less than 9. So if this is 9, so a whole here because it is not equal, and everything less than that. So if something wants to be greater than -9 or and less than 9, it must contain everything in between. So everything in between is the answer. From -9 to 9. Okay, and then graph it, write it in interval notation. So the lower limit is -9 and it can be equal, so I put a bracket. And the upper limit is 9 again, but it is not equal, so I put a parenthesis. And then inequality notation. So x greater than or equal -9 and less than 9. So this is the inequality notation. Okay. And this is the answer. So this is finished. We go to problem 91. solve the inequality. Okay. 5x plus 3 less than 33, and again 3x plus 5 greater than 8. So 5x less than 33 minus 3. You know that this is the 3 on the left. When it comes to the right, it becomes negative 3. So 5x less than 30, x less than 6. 30 divided by 5 is 6. And then 3x plus 5, so 3x greater than 8 minus 5, 3x greater than 3, so x greater than 1. Okay, this is the solution. Graph it. It is less than 6 if this is origin. This is 6, and that is 1. So x less than 6 and greater than 1. So both are wholes because these are not equalities. And everything in between is the answer. Okay? Okay, write in interval notation. Okay, interval is between 1 and 6, and not 1 and not 6. So this is between 1 and 6 only. And then inequality notation. The inequality notation is combining these two inequalities. So greater than 1 and less than 6. This is just one inequality together. Okay, problem 91. Let me clean this board here. Solve the inequality. Number 92. Solve the inequality. X less than 10, x greater than or equal 5. Okay, this is already solved, so we just need to graph it. So if this is 10 and this is 5, so less than 10 all here and greater than or equal, so a full point at 5. Okay. So this is the graph. Write it in interval notation. So whatever between 5 and 10. So 5 and 10, parenthesis here, bracket here. And then inequality notation. So inequality is x greater than or equal 5 and less than 10. So this equality is related to the bracket, and this strict inequality is related to the parentheses. Okay. Now we go to problem 92. No, we already did 92, 93. Solve for x. Five x plus 13 less than 15 greater than or equal minus 15. Write your answer in interval notation. Okay, so here we need to somehow get rid of 13. So we subtract 13 from all of these three sentences. So minus 15 minus 13, 5x plus 13 minus 13, 15 minus 13. Now do the calculations. So minus 15 minus 13 minus 28. And then here in the middle, 13 and minus 13 cancel. And then 5x here. And this is 2. Now we need to get rid of 5. So we write x, we divide by 5. Everything divided by 5. So negative 28 fifth and 2 fifth. So this is the solution of that inequality. X between negative 28 fifth and 2 fifth. Now we need to write the answer in interval notation. So it is interval. It is starting point is negative 28 fifth and finishing point is 2 fifth. Since we have an equality, I write a bracket here and a parenthesis here. So this is the answer in interval notation. Okay, now I go to the next problem. Problem number 94. Okay. For each point on the graph above, select the correct location from the drop-down list. Okay, so I don't have access to the drop-down list, so I just give you the coordinates of the points. Okay, we have point A. Point A is 4 units to the left and 1 unit down. So A is -4 and -1. B is 2 units to the right and 4 units down. So B is 2 units to the right and 4 units down. C is just the origin, so origin is 0 and 0. And D is no units to the left or right. So D, no units to the left or right, and 1 unit up. And then E is 1 unit to the right, and no up or down, so 1 and 0. Okay, E is 1 and 0, and then F. Okay, where is F? Oh, F is what we wrote for A, that is F. So this is wrong. A is on top, so it is 1 unit to the right and 4 units up. And what we wrote up there, so for F we have -4 and -1. And then for G, we have 1 unit or 4 units to the left and 1 units up. Okay. Now we go to problem 95. Okay, number 95. Identify the points from the graph above. Okay. Next problem, problem 95. So A is 1 and 4, 1 units to the right and 4 units up. B is 1 units to the left and 4 units down. So it is -1 and -4. C is 4 units to the left and no units to the left or right, to the up or down. And D is 1 unit to the right and 1 unit down. Okay, this was number 95. But since I don't have the drop downs, I can't sign here. Okay. Problem number 96. Plot the following. Okay, we have 5 points that we need to plot on the coordinate system. Okay, I draw the coordinate system. First one is 4 and -2. So 4 is horizontal. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4. And -2, 2 units down. 1, 2. So if you draw the horizontal and vertical points, you reach to this point. So this is 4 and -2. The second one is 0 and 4. 0 means that no left or right. 4 means 4 units up. So this is 0 and 4. And then the third point is -2 and 3. -2 means 2 units to the left and 3 units upward. So 1, 2, 3, so 2 units, so this is negative 2 and 3. And then negative 1 and 0 is the fourth point. Negative 1 and no up or down. So this is negative 1 and 0. And then negative 4 and negative 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4, and 3 units down. So 1, 2, 3. If I draw the horizontal and vertical point, so this is negative 4 and negative 3. So these are 5 points that we showed and plotted on the coordinate system. Number 97. Part 1. Evaluate the following linear equation for the given values. Okay, so we have an equation y equal negative 4x negative 3. And x can get different numbers, like negative 5, negative 1, 2, and 3. So it is, if x is negative 5, so y equals, by the formula, negative 4 times negative 5, negative 3. So it is 4 times 5, 20, with positive sign. 20 minus 3, so it is 17. Okay, this was the first row. The second one is for x equal negative 1. So we do the same calculation. Y equal negative 4 times negative 1 this time, minus 3. So it is 4 times 1, 4, minus 3, so it is 1. This is second row. The third row is for 2. Y equal negative 4 times 2 minus 3. So minus 4 times 2 minus 8 minus 3, so it is minus 11. And the fourth row is for x equal 4. So y equal negative 4 times 4 minus 3. So it is minus 16 minus 3. So it is minus 19. Part 2, graph y equal minus 4x minus 3 on the coordinate plane below. Okay, part 2 is a graphing question. So we have 4 points because x negative 5 gives us 17, x negative 1 gives us 1, 2 gives us negative 11, and 4 gives us negative 14. So graph. The first one is negative 5 and 17. So this to be negative 5, 1, 2, 3. So this be negative 17, or no, positive 17. So 1, 2, 3. So here. So the point is here. So this is first point. And this is negative 5, this is 17. The second one is negative 1 and 1. So negative 1 and 1 here. The third point is -2 and negative 11. 2 and negative 11 around here. And then the third one is 4 and negative 19. So this is 4 and this is negative 19 here. Okay. Now we see that these 4 points, these and these, have the same line. Almost, if draw exactly, they are all, these 4 points are all one line. So if you have a linear equation like here, y equal negative 4x minus 3, this shows a line on the coordinate system. Okay, now let's go to problem 98. Determine whether each ordered pair is a solution for the given linear equation. Okay, the linear equation is 6x plus 1y equal 3. Okay, negative 2 and 15. So x negative 2. So 6 times negative 2, negative 12. Plus 15. So this is 15 minus 12, 3. And this is correct. This is 3. So these points, negative 2 and 15, is on the line. 0 and 4. X 0, so 6 times 0, plus 1 times 4 is 0 plus 4, 4. So 0, 4 is not on the line because the value is equal to 4. Third one, 5 and negative 27. So 6 times 5 plus 1 times negative 27. So this becomes 13 minus 27. It is 3. Yes, 3 is equal 3. Yes, that's correct. So 5 and negative 27 is on the line. Okay, we go to next problem. Number 99. Identify the intercepts of the graph. Okay, for intercepts, we have y-intercepts and x-intercepts. Let's draw the graph first. Negative 4 and 4. Okay, this is x coordinate and this is y coordinate. First one, the x-intercept. Write answers as ordered pairs. If more than one, separate with commas. Enter answers in any orders. Okay, so x-intercept means the point that the line passes through the x-axis. So this is our line and this is the x-axis. So here. So this is the x-intercept. So x-intercept is only one, -4 and 0. And then the y-intercept is again only 1 because the line passes through only one point. So it is this point. This is y-axis and this is the line. So y-intercept is 0 and 4. Okay? Ordered pair, and these are called ordered pairs. Okay, let's go to problem 100. 100, yes. Find the intercepts of the line -x plus 5y equal -5. So -x plus 5y equal -5. Okay, if you look at this graph, you see that the x-intercept is where y is 0 and the y-intercept is where x and 0. So in order to find the x-intercept, we put y equals 0. So y equals 0, then minus x plus 5 times 0 equals -5. So -x equals -5, so x equals 5. So x-intercept is 5 and 0. And then for y-intercept, we put x equals 0. So -0 plus 5y equals -5. So we have 5y equal -5. So y equals -1. So the y-intercept will be 0 and -1. Now what is the next part? It says that using the intercepts from above, draw the graph of -x plus 5y equal -5. Okay, I draw the graph. So 5 and 0, x is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is x-intercept, and the y-intercept is 0 and -1, so right here. So we have 2 points on the line, so we can easily draw the line. Okay, this is the line. Let's do problem number 101. Okay, this is the same kind of question. Find the intercepts of y equal 3/2x plus 3. So y equals 3/2x plus 3. So we put y equals 0 for x-intercept. So 0 equals 3/2 x plus 3. So 3/2 x equals -3. So x equals -3 times the inverse of 3/2 is 2/3. So this will be -2. So the x-intercept is -2 and 0. And then for y-intercept, x equals 0. So y equals 3/2 times 0 plus 3. So we conclude that y equals 3. So 0 and 3 is the y-intercept. Now we need to graph as the second part of the problem. Using the intercepts, from above draw the graph of y equal 3/2 x plus 3. So this was x-intercept and this is y-intercept. So we graph. So x-intercept at -2. So this is 1 point. And y-intercept as 3. So 1, 2, 3. So this is the other point. This is at 3. Now if we connect these 2 points and continue, we draw the graph. Okay. It seems that we are done with the problems. So see you next time. Bye.